We are live now, it said. We do have pre-live communication. And one of the pre-live communication that my wife told me to stop doing is, yeah. So if I'd be like, yeah, so, what? Yeah, and, like, I don't know, I don't know, like. So that's what we were having. So I figured, let me get it out. So, I don't, do that. It helps to be honest about it, right?
Yes. Okay, are we crooked? Not our ways, but the listening. Okay.
See?
I was getting, can I get mine out?
Yeah,
can I get mine out? You know what I'm saying? Such a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just seeing if
So,
we're still
oh, you can check it on your phone, see how it sounds. So, I'm an editor. I edit a lot. And when we are saying like this, you know, like, gotta edit those things out as I can. It can be a lot if you do it a lot. If you don't do it that often, it's different. But if you do it a lot, oh my gosh, it's just... So we are practicing that as well in this live. Yeah. I just learned how to pin a comment. Look, ask questions, please. Ask.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we're checking sound.
It seems like we could be a little softer.
Let me see.
I just learned how to pin a comment. Look, ask questions, please. Ask. Oh, nice. Turn it up all the way.
Okay, so we're checking sound.
Hey, are we good?
A little softer. Testing.
Hello. We're talking normal. Ask questions, please. Turn it up all the way.
Okay, so we're checking sound.
Hey, are we good?
A little softer. Testing.
Hello. We're talking normal. Okay,
we're good.
Okay.
Then. Okay. Hey. Okay, so we're back. So yes.
And we're black.
And we're not whack.
And we don't smoke crack.
And I'm a Mac to you.
And you're right on track. Boo.
So there is no lack.
That's what I was gonna say. Ducks go quack.
And I'm on the attack when I'm spraying France.
And after this, I want a snack. This is our rhyme game, you guys.
Yes. So, ever since Grace came, there's quite a bit of a rack.
A rack? Are you looking at my rack?
Not Iraq.
I really want to smack.
That's a good one. So after this, we're going to go to the store, so we better pack.
And then we'll be right back. Oh, we already said back.
You said right
okay.
Back, yeah.
And when I wear heels, they go clickety clack.
I'm an eyewitness to that being a fact.
No, that's fact. Act. You cannot change the ending.
It's about how you
No,
feel.
it's act, not act.
Okay.
Do you give up?
No. Thank you for that life hack.
Okay. I'm glad we live in a home and not a shack.
That was a good one. Okay. Oh, man. Man. Right. And so she's good at all of this training. She has a knack.
I'm glad you kept it a stack.
Oh, man. Because I don't ever want to slack.
Your name's Ryan, not Zach.
Man.
I'm winning somewhere.
Man, come on, Goins.
I think you just need to get up. Just go ahead. Give me the dub so we can go live. Or no, we are live. and I'm winning on live. Hey.
Oh, the Cowboys sit back and watch Dak. The
Who is Dak?
He's a quarterback.
Oh, the name.
Well,
oh wow. Well,
that was all that kid. That was it.
If this is a thumb, you're a tack.
All right, so she won.
Right.
I'll give it up, even though I'm wearing a Dodgers shirt. But yes, glad to be live today with you. Another wonderful Saturday. Happy March, Women's History Month.
Oh, look at you acknowledging what's happening.
You know, that's important to. What if they had a Men's History Month?
It's not necessary.
Right.
It's not.
You're right. Because I think
you guys had all of the rights, freedom, all of those things. And we're not talking about, getting into race and all that. But as a man, you guys, even in racism, y'all still had more,
Yeah, right. Because it was like, I guess it's good that we acknowledge months, whether race or gender or even class, holidays. I love them all. So
yes, you do.
Yes, celebrating women this month. Happy Women's History Month to all of you. And thank you for joining us for another Goins Live.
Yeah.
Where we talk about our 5 pillars, as we call them. Goins Guidance, Goins Goodies, Get Goins Pest Control, Keep It Goins Foundation, and the Outgoings. Each one going into our life, what happened from week to week, or as often as we go live, from business to foundation to marriage and family and parenthood. To food, which I'm excited because I got the ninja going. I'll explain that in a second.
Yes.
To lifestyle, to most importantly, spirituality.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you guys for joining us today, and we'll get right into it unless you have anything else to say. We rhymed to start, so.
Yeah, that was fun. We love our rhyme game. We have a lot of different things that we do that just make us laugh, and it is fun when we have other people around because everyone just joins in the fun.
Yeah.
But where do you want to start?
I guess with that, I like that laughter and marriage. How important is it? I saw something online. It was Damon Wayans and Tisha Campbell, their show that they had. And it was just a meme that talked about marriage and laughter. And they took a bunch of different clips from that show.
Yeah.
And it was funny. And it's so true. I believe that before you get married, whoever you're going to marry, you definitely should have a lot of laughter in that relationship, because that's a telltale sign of how good things could be, because not everything is a laughable moment, but when you laugh often or every day, I think that's a great thing. So
you made me think of, I feel like when we talk about our marriage, we intersect with going intercede. We're on intercession. If you guys know, you know. We've been talking about intercession a lot spiritually this week. But with Goins Guidance, that's our grace devotionals that Ryan actually formulates every day, and it's been such a blessing to us, and I pray to you all. But laughter. So a couple things. When we were in church this week, and I don't know if it was in church or just one of the online moments we watched where Sarah laughed when she was told she was gonna have a baby, and then she named her baby Laughter. Yeah, it's wow. So I thought of that, and then I also thought of there was a point when Ryan and I smoked weed. I mean, we smoked and we partook. Is that good? Partaken? We partook in those things, and we would laugh. But this is the thing: we laugh so much in general. So in the time of our life when we smoked weed, we laughed, right? Yeah. But even without it, we laughed. Yeah. Just as hard. And I remember there was a time where we were laughing so hard, and we were not high, and we were laughing. I was like, "This is what it feels like to be drunk." With laughter, like just filled with genuine, authentic laughter. Yeah. I believe from the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Because we already enjoy life. We come from a family that enjoys laughter. Yeah. Your family loves to laugh. Yeah. You have very funny siblings. Yeah. Your parents are funny too. And mannerisms. Yes. Same with my side. Both sides had a level of humor and goofiness and silliness. And I just think there were times where people would see our social media, and probably even to this day, that never knew we smoked, but we would just be so silly and goofy. People would be like, oh man, you guys must have chewed a lot of gummies to make that.
Yeah.
And it really was just because we just are this way.
Yeah.
And I think laughter in marriage is important. Laughter in life is important. If it's just important, laughter just releases so much off of you, I think.
Yeah. Laughter
It's a great outlet.
It's an outlet. It's an emotion.
Yeah.
That goes into the conversation of laughter and joy. You can laugh and not have intrinsic joy or internal joy, but it's almost impossible to have joy and then not have laughter. One is the fruit of joy. Excuse me. Laughter is a fruit of joy, because joy is constant. Joy is I like how the Bible says that the joy of the Lord is our strength. I used to think that joy was predicated upon us, but really it's His joy. And then when you see, okay, where in Scripture did it say that the Lord had joy? It could have said it in multiple areas, but if we're looking at the one where He said the joy of the Lord, He said for the joy that was set before Him, excuse me, He endured the cross. That means that He got joy knowing that He was going to die for our sin and rise again.
Right.
That was the joy that gave Him the ability to endure the cross, which none of us could ever imagine how intense that was.
Right.
But the point is that it was a joy with circumstances that weren't favorable. It wasn't favorable to Him to go to the cross, because He said, Lord, if this cup can pass from me, let it pass.
Yep.
But because His eyes were fixed up on us, that brought Him joy, so He was able to endure. It doesn't mean that every circumstances are going to be dire, but whether they're dire or not, if you have joy, eventually laughter will come from that joy. So joy is definitely the Lord's love for us, basically. You will have, okay, what does joy mean? The joy of the Lord is my strength. You will have strength. Laughter will proceed from that when you are looking at His joy. A lot of people just look at the Lord, but they're missing where it says, look at His actual joy. And His joy is you.
Joy.
Is you.
Yeah.
And when you see, oh my God, He had joy for me, that's where the strength and laughter comes from. If you just look at the Lord, then you may not be joyful. But if you look at His joy for you, then you have consistency.
That's good. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
And times when life is lifing, you know, He's been in the field even more lately, which is such a blessing for Goins Pest Control, which has me even more on the phone, the computer, dealing with admin and the clients. And Grace is with me.
Yeah.
So there are times where it's really difficult to juggle it all. She's got molars coming in, so she's more needy, more fussy, but still a joyful baby.
Joyful, yeah.
And there's times where I need a second. And in that second that I need, when I pick her up and hold her and I just am present with her and I look at her and I see the Lord and I'm grateful, and gratitude also, that reverts me back to joy.
Joy, yeah.
Because there's hard moments in life. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But when we can focus on the gratitude that we have for what we get to do in that moment, though it is hard, it's also strengthening us. So that joy that you're talking about gives me the strength to continue holding her, nursing her, trying to get her to sleep, to put her down and then go back to the task in hand and to finish things. So this week too was, go ahead.
You essentially, if you looked at the situation between you and Grace, you just said exactly how strength comes. You said holding her, looking at her, right? Grace, if you look at Grace as us, if you look at Grace and like we're Grace, right? Your joy was seeing her taken care of. The joy of the Lord that endured the cross your joy that you have for her gave you strength.
Yeah.
So you looked at her, whether she's fussy or not, it was,
Because she's still cute.
yeah, it was your joy for her that you endured your task.
Yeah.
So the joy of that caused you to endure what you had to because of her being an enjoyable baby, her laughter, crying, whatever she's going through. Your joy kicked in and endured all the stuff you had to because of grace.
That's good.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Lord is joyful because of us, period. That joy is our strength. Because now I'm like, oh snap, he's always joyful over me. So I don't have to try to resurrect joy. I just look at his joy for me, and then I reflect that joy. That becomes strength, what eventually leads to laughter. His joy becomes my strength because I'm looking at his joy for me. Now I'm not just looking at the Lord's joy. I'm looking at how his joy took him to the cross. So I'm looking at how he finished the work for me. I'm sorry, I was getting excited about that.
I know when he started using his hands.
Sorry.
I know he's excited.
Okay, so
No,
yeah.
you know it's good. No, I'm just messing with you.
Sorry.
No, it's it was a really good week also of learning how to intercede for family that may not believe the same as you do. We're Christian, we believe in Jesus Christ, but we also have friends that don't believe the way that we believe, but we love them. It doesn't change how we feel towards them or our posture. It almost makes you love them more because the way we believe, we want that for everyone.
Yeah.
And I've really enjoyed this week's fast with our church, though I'm nursing and I can't. But the word, the meat that I've been eating every day from listening to the word and just why we're fasting. What does it mean to intercede for family members? Because for us, I mean, and like a lot of you may have family that you may not be speaking with in this season, or you may have family that if you are a Christian, they aren't, and what that may be like, and to make sure you're not being self-righteous. You may want someone to believe the way that you believe, but you can't force them. You can't come at them like that with verses of the Bible. Like that's not going to make anybody attracted to wanting to believe in Jesus, because Jesus didn't do that. He didn't do it like that at all. And Jesus loved everyone and went after everyone, especially those who were not deemed perfect or righteous, right? So I also enjoyed getting praise reports on people who were dealing with sicknesses that were terminal, looking to be terminal, like cancers, just reports of, hey, you may be stage this in this cancer. And we had two in particular praise reports from one a family member and one a really dear friend that Ryan and I were like, no, Lord, they will live and not die. They don't have cancer. It's done. It's gone. But really believing that. And I've always prayed for people just in general. I grew up Catholic, praying for others, but I just have a revelation now on interceding for others. And I'm grateful that we got to see miracles this week in two different lives that had two different cancer issues be completely healed. So when I tell people I only know miracles in this time in my life, I've read about them, but I'm a witness and I partake in that.
Yeah. I mean, hey, can I get a witness? Interceding, standing in the gap. I believe that's where that comes from in the word, but it's important to, for not only friends and family, but the heart of a believer is to want everyone to be with the Lord for eternity. Looking from the biggest perspective. At the end of the day, it's like heaven versus eternal damnation. That's the apex of it. And then wanting everyone in the world to be saved. Obviously, that is not going to happen because the Bible says that there will be a distinction,
Yeah.
but at least everyone that you know, personally love, care about, even your enemies, from your own perspective to the amount that you can think about that, you would definitely want them to be in heaven, and you would want them to fulfill their purpose in life. So, it felt good to get those praise reports and to just be in a season of thankfulness. And like she said, the fast and the each fast is intentional. So salvation of family members and close friends is important. So it's been
a great spiritually fed week.
Spiritually fed week, yes. Spiritually invisible fed week. It's been a busy one too.
Oh yeah, pest control.
Yeah, it's super busy. Ooh. It's good though, and super busy just comes in I think it comes in the waves of people reaching out for whatever issues that they're having. And in the service industry, this one, you gotta, as you say, strike when the iron's hot. So when people call you in our business, they want their problem taken care of
as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. So
and it's cheap as possible.
Not everybody.
No, I mean,
it is what it is. People are looking to So sidebar, if you're going to want to get somebody's product or service, you're going to have a price tag. But if you wanting to get your problem taken care of, you're going to probably look more at the value. If you want to just, kind of beat around the bush a little bit, you may not look at the value or whatever. That's just my opinion. But so many individuals call it this particular week is spring. Not that weather is a dictator to
how. Is it officially spring?
Well, it's March. I don't know if it's officially spring,
I don't
but
think it is technically.
In Southern California, it's weather and when bugs come. So, anyways, it's just sometimes when it's going like that, then we'll have a lot more busyness. So go on. Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say, like this week, I would say the biggest calls we're getting are rodents and termites. Yeah. So home buying is still happening in California, as high as prices may be. People are needing inspections, and there are certain loans that require termite inspections, which we do love those loans because it gives us the ability to inspect a house. Now, granted, we make money when we inspect, but sometimes we don't find anything. Yeah. So that's a victory, right? Yeah. If you can actually find a structure in Southern California that doesn't have wood destroying issues. So it's not just termites, but it's also water, moisture can turn into fungus and dry rot. And that's still bad because it's eating away at your wood. And I used to see it and not think anything of it. But now I understand, oh my goodness, if this piece of wood is damaged by something, it's being it's alive. That dry rot is alive. Yeah. It seems like it's not because it looks like, that old wood. But if it's connected to fresh wood, it just continues to eat through fresh wood. So when we don't find anything, that's great because they get to move forward with the house. Oh, we ain't got no issues. You don't have to go back and forth about it. But if we do find issues, it's also good because they can be eradicated and this person can move into a home now where that has ceased. Yeah. Their house is not going to continue to be destroyed anymore when they take care of these issues. So it's been really good to work with realtors who value that for their clients, and we're rooting for them with their clients. We want their issues to be solved. And then rodents is just, I'm going to say it every week, guys. Rodents are rodenting.
Rodents.
The pressure is the highest it's ever been in California. So if you've never had a rodent issue and you have one now and you've never had rodent control at all, now is the time because they are investing.
Yeah, I did an inspection yesterday for rodents for one of our dear customers at one of our properties, and there's about 3 to 5 points that I'm looking at, and that's exterior entry points. So they had a lot of those. If a tree is pushed up against a house, then roof rats can hop on that and get in that way because rodents are looking for food, water, and shelter. So
attic is perfect.
An attic is perfect. So when I looked in the attic with my respirator, mind you, I did see an old rat trap I saw rodent feces and urine. So when your attic gets like that, they're nesting in there. And eventually all of that bacteria was going to be flowing through the air. And so she was really excited, not excited, but she was really happy for the information that she received about, okay, this is the next steps to make sure that my house no longer has this rodent issue.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's something that the more and more you do it, the better and better you get at it. And we're always learning, right?
Well, yeah. And, again, the value, you going into an attic or Goins into a crawl space, knowing that there's activity, you're putting on a respirator, you might be putting on a hazmat suit, that there's value there, even though some people at home may just look in the attic themselves, not knowing the seriousness of being exposed to rodent feces and urine and things like that. Also, we had an inspection where the gentleman, beautiful big house, lots of termite and different dry rot damage. And he was like, I could have got a free inspection. But by the time you were done 2 hours later, he's like, whoa, he could see
the best inspection that he's ever had.
The best inspection he's ever had because of the detail, the value. Really, he walked the perimeter with you. He was with you.
He at the last 10 minutes, he was like, I need to take a phone call. I'm like, okay, I beat him. Nah, he was good. he's a former contractor himself, and he did that at one point. But it was really good, to your point, to kind of, I don't want to say train people, but to teach people why they're getting what they paid for.
Yeah.
Because he was under the impression, like most people are, that, well, if I can get it free, then why wouldn't I do that? Well, because when you did the inspection with me, you were able to see all the issues that you haven't seen for over 40 odd years. That have accumulated. So he was able to see every nook and cranny. We found more termite drywood frass in his home and his other closets. He was like, wow, I didn't know that was there. Oh, I didn't know that was there. And then kind of just taking him through the whole process. So I love when people want to inspect with me. Come on, let's do it. Yeah. Because I'm going to give you a master class on it.
Yes. Yes. And I'll wrap it up with rodents and then mosquitoes. That with rodents, there's a viral video going around. I've seen a lot of influencers talking about the big recall with the FDA and all of the products that were in particular distribution place, where there was, Pringles, Skittles, Gatorade, and they were talking about that. And we were like, hey, this is why pest control is important. Yeah. This is why. So when people are trying to do it themselves, which I don't know if the warehouse distribution center was doing it themselves, but whenever you see anything gross, you guys, online, and someone's talking about, look at this pest, look at the rodents were here. Oh, the FDA recalled this because of bird droppings. That is where pest control was not present.
Right.
I'm talking about good licensed pest control was not present, because when it is, matter of fact, if you go out anywhere today, whether it's the grocery store, you go to a restaurant, you go to the mall, wherever you go, if you're not noticing insects or rodents, that is good pest control happening. That is good pest control. That means they're under control by somebody like us.
Yeah. Because, okay. We could spend literally like 24 hours straight talking about pest control, even the word control. Sometimes you eradicate, sometimes you control, but that's only pests that are invading structures, because that's what matters.
Yes.
You don't want them invading your space, because some do carry diseases, some do carry those things. I don't think you want to go to Popeye's chicken and bite into a roach, right? Or into rat feces. Not to say Popeyes is doing that, but you get my drift. So,
right. Yeah. And lastly, mosquitoes. It was 57 degrees the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And the sun had not set yet. I was outside with Grace and I saw a mosquito flying around. Okay? It's not 80 degrees. It's 57 degrees. Mosquito was flying around and I smashed it with my flip-flop. Actually, your flip-flop. And last night when I went outside, I saw a mosquito resting on one of the porch pillars. So I'm like, okay. So just newsflash, everyone, mosquitoes are not just in the summer. They are year round and they can bite you year round, and they carry diseases, and really they're the most dangerous pest because of the way that they spread and how they're everywhere. They're infesting everywhere. So mosquito control does exist, and it is very it's healthy to the environment in a sense that it's only targeting mosquitoes and not our beautiful bees and butterflies. So mosquito control is important for you, for your family, for your children, and your animals as well. So Get Goins Pest Control does mosquito control. If you're in Southern California, hit us up.
Segueing into our foundation, Keep It Goins Foundation. You had some really good, because me being in the field, the calls that come in, if I'm in the middle of a work or my phone is on D&D, she may grab the phone more. So you had some good foundational conversations with some wonderful people.
Yes. So 2 things, and they kind of overlap with Get Goins Pest Control. One, I love the Helper Bees Network. I want to shout them out because
out to the Helper Bees.
They exist for certain insurance companies that offer an allowance for pest control for our elderly. So I love, love, love that because I get to talk to different clients in different parts of Southern California that have this health insurance that help for general pest treatment. And sometimes we uncover deeper issues and we're at least able to talk about it. I love to help. So even if it's over the phone, I'm bringing them peace. I'm bringing them like, I care about your issue. And I love that so much. So shout out to the Helper Bees Network. And if you have someone who's over, I believe they're over 55 or 65, they qualify for insurance with pest control. You should look into it. So I just wanted to shout them out because I love their network. And we have a beneficiary that we are looking forward to filming her journey of living with bed bugs, roaches, German roaches, and black mold. And so it is our mission, if she will allow us to film her story via the Keep It Goins Foundation, it is our mission to get her out of where she's living right now. She's renting, she doesn't own. So we're looking forward to getting her out of there and raising money for her so her and her son can thrive and prosper and just live out their life, the rest of their life, away from black mold, away from those pests. And I would love to see her own a property that her and her son can have and, you know, just continue to have for their family. But just to get them out of there as a start would be amazing.
And you definitely, we're definitely looking forward to raising awareness and funds for that. We have our partnership with Chase Bank. And so that's a big part of the move forward. And so we have another event
coming
on
in
the books
May.
So put that in your back pocket. We're going to have another health and wellness. It's not a seminar as much as it's like a
wealth, financial wealth workshop. And they're free with Chase Bank. They're free. And we're doing one in May.
And so we would definitely want you to be there because it's a lot of networking. This is how we build community. And all of the energy is directed towards, you know, people that need help because we are a nonprofit, the Keep It Goins Foundation. So the only way that we can do the most good is when we are all holding hands together and we're moving towards a common goal. So just because you have, you may have a business or you may have a nonprofit doesn't mean that you can't collaborate and be a part of what we're kind of putting together so that we can change our community starting here in Los Angeles. So that's exciting.
Very exciting.
Segueing into the new Ninja smoker that my nephew got me that is outside. I'm super excited because I finally, on this nice, beautiful day, took it outside because you have to run it for about 15 minutes.
And it worked.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
It worked perfectly.
There was no roaches in it. And I'm just waiting.
I'm like, dang. I got it from my nephew. I hope he doesn't. I got a grill back there. So you're right. You can grill it, can't you? Yes.
He's
But
a great cook, so I'm excited.
this right here is one that has the smoker element to it, where
Yeah,
you
it's new to
have the,
me.
okay, so like a Southern Pride smoker, something that we used to have when we owned a restaurant, is basically cooking the meat using smoke flavor in the wood. So the meat gets cooked, but all of the smoky flavor from the wood really burns or smokes into the meat. So that's how you get that smoky, quote unquote, barbecue taste, or that smoky taste with salmon. It's really delicious
I'm trying to, because smoky, how does it not taste like smoke?
because of the wood chips. So there's like mesquite wood, hickory wood, apple wood. So it's like it's just a different way of cooking, but you definitely can taste the smoke flavor. It's a different way of cooking. For example, let me see. It's like a savory flavor, like an umami type flavor that you get just the way you can cook something.
Umami burger?
Yeah, umami, that's where they get the word. So umami is like
Really?
it's a way that it's a taste delicacy. Like you have salt as a taste, sugar as a
hungry
taste,
now.
right? You have savory as a taste. These are different taste buds that your tongue enjoys. This is why you can put different things together. You know, like whoever would have thought salted caramel would go together until someone tried it. Because you have caramel, you have
like
salt.
that.
Some people don't like it.
No, but I know it's popular.
It's a popular,
That's
or
just me.
Canadian bacon and pineapple, right? You have this. She doesn't like those combos. But what combos do you like though? You do like a combo of. When I did the, I know you don't like peppermint either, but for Christmas I did have a little bit of peppermint whipped cream with the Biscoff tray that I made. You can barely taste it, but it's a hint. Anyway, so a hint of smoke flavor for all of you guys that do understand taste buds. It's a different way that you're going to enjoy because I'm going to make it. And so I used to do it a lot when we had a barbecue restaurant. So I'm excited about that. So thank you. And we have my regular grills out there. Summer and springtime is a really good time to enjoy the weather outside and to barbecue. Barbecue for me, like it could be for most, it's an opportunity to kind of like vibe, and it's therapeutic in its own right. You know, cooking something, seeing it go from raw to finish, and to have other people enjoy it. Like I
Go from hungry to full.
Hungry to full.
That's what I'm ready for.
Right. So you're a consumer.
I'm a consumer.
But for those that are actually chefing it up, it's a joy. No, you cook well though. You cook.
No, I listen. Thank you. I do cook well, and I like to cook, but I love that he loves to cook more than me, and I just go, hey,
yeah. I mean,
go ahead with your bad self.
Macaroni and cheese. You know, I did.
What are we making today?
So I have to test out the chicken.
Okay.
And then salmon.
Okay.
Lamb chops are pretty much perfected in the way, but there's a way to do it in the smoker and then sear it afterwards. You can do steak, which is always delicious. Tri-tip. You can do brisket. The brisket I know you love the most. So, yeah, brisket can be done for this smoker, for the size of that brisket.
Collard greens.
Collard greens. See what I'm saying? You ain't collard me. Collard greens. Collard greens with macaroni and cheese. Oh yeah, Tina. I'm just waiting I'm waiting to get a DM about something you made. But the brisket on this one, typically a good brisket is going to take between 11 and 13 hours to smoke brisket.
Wait. So how long is it going to take to cook today? If you smoking today?
I'm not smoking. Oh, that's going to be like 45 minutes an hour because it's a poultry chicken. Beef, like a brisket, it's coming.
It's coming.
Okay,
I know
cool.
that's right.
Man, we'll bring a piece to church. I'm just playing. I'm not playing. Brisket.
We'll be there in the back like.
So brisket is a different part of the meat of a cow, right? So it's like when you are cooking that type of meat, the longer you cook it because of the fat that is on it, the better it is. That makes sense. When there's not that much fat on the She wants some, when it's not that much fat on it, then it doesn't have to cook that long. That's a technique, using fat as flavor. My mind just went somewhere.
Man, I'm so hungry.
Right, so,
okay, we gotta stop talking about food.
Okay, Goins goodies. Okay, so
I'm super hungry.
That's something that we're gonna do all spring and summer and fall long.
Oh man,
right.
Drink more water.
She's fallen in love with the process. So yeah, that's exciting, and Grace is taking more steps.
I know.
She actually walked, and then she turned, and then she like shuffled, and then turned, and then walked, and then sat down. So she's enjoying that. I came home to her just getting excited. Man, I love being a father. It is just so fun, and I can just see her personality shining through, and just how particular she is. Today she kissed me on my forehead. And then she started crying. I didn't understand that.
She was like, she went to your forehead like that. And then she came. We're like, oh, that's so nice. That was so sweet, Grace. And she was like,
I was like,
I don't know.
But it was adorable. So just seeing her kind of come into her stages of development, month after month, week after week. People would always say, yeah, it goes by fast. So we've been more conscious of slowing it down as best we can. She does this thing now. So she was doing it in church. She's
I know.
Which I think is so cool. I'm like, hey, prophet is talking.
But I love everybody in front of us when she's making noises and they see us like, okay. And they're like, no, it's okay. Let her do it. Because it's just, they're babies. So she gets to express herself. And I love that she does.
Yeah. And she's just, we went outside and I was grabbing the mail. And, when she got how good it felt outside, she just was like loving it. So, for me, in the outgoing segment of this is, coming into a greater parenthood. I'm not worried about her being a teenager because she's not there yet. Right now, she's going on 14 months. So she's coming into toddlership. So that's,
I can't believe it,
where I'm at with it.
Or when people are like, oh, the terrible twos. I'm like, I get it. We don't receive any of those words. We're like, gonna be the terrific twos. Thank you, Tina.
Yeah.
The Tina twos, Tina twos.
Actually, Tina was showing her, I think it was like a Chuck E. Cheese thing that she was excited to see.
Her grandchildren?
Yeah, it was her grandchildren.
Oh, that's right. You were showing Grace a video. She was loving it.
She was loving it, yeah.
She loved the pictures. Grace loves. She's more observant now, so I'm excited to get her outside more to see the world.
Yeah. So, it's been, just a phenomenal week thus far. Like I said, we, have been so blessed to, I thank God for life and safety and health. Those things we need as long as we're living in this body. As we move forward, we pray that everybody on here, like we are, just accomplishing the things that God put on your heart, because it's going to impact the world.
Yes.
And that's the most important thing, is staying in your purposeful lane and fulfilling what the Lord has put on your heart to do.
Yep.
Because what He's put on your heart to do, we need to benefit from it, because we can't do it like you can do it.
That's right.
And so we just want to encourage you, as we're coming into mid-March, that you just continue to move forward with grace and ease. Don't stress yourself out. Sometimes it's a little more intense, fulfilling the things that God has for you. But enjoy the process. I know you hear that a lot, but really take it one day at a time, because you'll look back when it is finalized and you'll be like, you know what? Every single step of the way was a building block for me to take with me, to learn, so that when people are enjoying the fruit that they can now see, you can share the testimony with them on how that journey was. Because you never know, when you're sharing your journey with somebody, that it can help them because they're in the middle of their journey on the way to where they need to be. So we're all intertwined, we're all intermingled to some degree. But if you just authentically share what your process, yes,
I'm just
right.
No, you're right.
That's the first time I did it out of the whole line. I did it the first time. Amen. I just wanted I just wanted to share that with you.
No, that was good. That was good. Thank you for joining us. And this has been another Goins Live. And we're looking forward to next Saturday. Oh, do you guys hear the wind?
Man. Earlier we had a break wind, but
this is the wind.
Still going. So, so that means I don't have to spray for mosquitoes just yet.
No, you are. When the wind is calm, that's when you're supposed to rush out there and get it in. Right. See, now it's calm, see?
I don't know why it's so hard for us professionals to spray our own homes at the last minute.
No, it's hard for you.
I don't see you licensed putting on no...
You're right. Because normally, where am I at?
Right, that's true.
Thank you.
Right.
Like, hello.
Yeah.
Like, right now, I could, we're here. But if we weren't, let's say we had nothing to do, you could spray and I could do the mosquito bait stations. We'd be tag teaming it.
And you're really good at it. You're really good at...
Actually, I wouldn't even mind having the backpack on. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if you hooked it up for me and I just went out there and you could supervise me.
No, you're my partner. I'm not going to supervise you.
Hey, I have been here and you've been
there.
Right. So just like when you come home, I'd be like helping you with grades.
Supervises me.
Right. I do like, hey, do this, do that. I receive in the field.
Everybody go, hey, this is my mom.
We're blessed in the city. We're blessed in the field. Hey. We're blessed in the house. Yes, at home. We help both of each other get the task done that we need to do. And the devil is defeated. That is true. Okay.
See, church. Yes, we'll get those mosquitoes and then we'll enjoy
okay,
Saturday.
Hungry.
All right. Happy Saturday. Have a good one. Thank you for joining Goins Live. Have a great weekend.